Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday we talked about plant fairy. We discussed the lesson and we have discussed the textbook exercise as well. Today we'll continue from where we left. Yesterday we were studying about how the texture of the leaves were and how one can easily trace down the trunk. If you can see in this picture, this girl is tracing down the texture of the trunk on the paper by using the crayons. Similarly, they were also doing an activity, that is they were taking the leaf and the leaf which the part of the leaf which has the vein which is visible and you can easily touch the vein of the leaves. So those were easily with the help of the crayons they were trying to make a good visible vein structure of the leaves. So we have done till here. We'll discuss from here. Look at the rubbings made by others. Are the rubbings of different plants similar? So, of course, different plants will be different in appearance. It is obvious. And they will have a different kind of texture. So, answer is very well, which I think so all of you know. It's no. It will be, of course, no. The rubbings will, of course, be different. Okay. Okay. So, if you will compare a basil leaf with a mango leaf, so of course the if you will rub those leaves with the help of the crayons, of course it will be different. Which leaf give a good rubbing? So if it is very hard, or we can say the texture is very rough, those will give the good uh, rubbing. So the leaves with rough texture gave a good rubbing. So it's obvious if you rub a smooth leaf, like if you will take a coriander leaf and you are trying to take the rubbing from it by using a crayon, so it will be very soft. It's a very tender leaf. But if you will take a mango leaf, it's going to get a good rubbing and going to get a good drawing as well. In the case of which tree was the rubbing of the trunk difficult? Why? So rubbing of course, I believe the trees with a soft texture will be difficult, as I've already told you. So we'll write here rubbing of the soft texture trees will be difficult. You will take an example of Ashoka tree. Why? Because hard textured trees, we can say hard textured surface trees are easier to be imprinted, right? Okay, next we'll move. Look at the picture and name the things which have patterns of leaves and flowers on them. So this is the activity. If you let the children do on their own, they will like it and they'll get excited and they'll enjoy learning process as well. So if you will see, the pillow covers have the They have the pillow covers have the imprint of flowers, right? Then wall painting, bed sheet. So wall painting as well. So wall painting. Then I would tell bed sheet. Okay. So we can say the book. So the book also. Then curtain also, right? I'll write a curtain here so that it will be visible. Curtain, but curtain is being reflected here. This part is curtain, okay? Then the girl's dress also, the pant of the girl. So we'll write here the girl's pant, okay? The doormat as well. This is the big carpet. So carpet also we can write. So these many things are having the imprints of flower. This is lotus and this is a different type of imprint of flower. So we can write this. Now moving ahead, look for the objects which have patterns of leaves and flowers on them in your house. Write their names. So if you are talking about my house, so I would say curtains. Then of course bed sheets do have. Then carpets. Then even my kurta. You must have seen many plants and trees. How many of them can you name? Write their names. So this is very easy. We can write many names like mango, mango tree. Then neem tree is the very common. I think so all must have seen. Then basil, it's a plant. Then aloe vera, all of must have seen. Then ashoka. Then people. Many you can write as you remember. Okay. Are there any plants that have you heard of but never seen? Which ones? So there are many, I believe. Like I have never saw apple tree because it is usually in Kashmir. So apple tree I didn't see. Okay, then I believe I have not seen the almond tree as well. Rest most of them I have seen. So if you have not seen any of them, like some of like pineapple, cashew is very common. Cashew I've seen, that's why I'm not writing here. So you can write cashew also. Okay, but I have seen, so I'm not writing. Ask some older people if there were plants which they have seen when they were children but are not seen these days. They will say a lot. Like they would say that. So they will tell, mostly all of them will say kadam tree, that is used to be visible. That was a tree which many people have seen, older people at their times, and now it's very rare to see them. Also ask them if there are any plants which can be seen these days but which were not seen earlier. Okay, so it's a mixed. So like they will tell that these days rows of unusual colors are coming, right? But it was not there at that time because they had only some particular color. So maybe rows of unusual color. Then they'll say tulip also was not there. So these are the things they will say. Friendship with a tree, this you can easily give in your class as in homework or practice work. Children would love doing it. Choose a tree near a house or school or house and make friends with it. A lasting friendship. What tree is it? Ask some elders if you don't know. Will you like to give your friend a special name? What will you name it? So it's a fun task. Does the tree bear flowers or fruits? Which ones? So it's they have to choose and they have to think as if it's a friend, and this is how they are going to continue. Okay. So in this you can even give the practice work as to make the different patterns of the two different types of leaves, as one being you can take a soft texture leaf like a basil leaf, coriander leaf, other being the hard texture one like mango leaf, so they will enjoy doing it. So in the next video I'll be sharing a PPT of this chapter. So by using the PPT, the concept of the chapter would be clear. So in that PPT we are going to study about different types of trees, different types of plants like tree, climber, creeper, herb, shrubs, examples of all these types, and the usage of leaves in our lives. Okay. Thank you everyone. Here we finish the textbook exercise and the explanation of the lesson 2 Plant Fairy of grade 3.